Hello guys and welcome back to the second to the last episode of my Byzantium PvP multiplayer Religious Wars. So let's start it.
Yes, so what's the plan?
Yes, so I think I'll start with the no-CB war on Granada actually.
We get a foothold there.
Yes, so France will not get there before us. We will take Gibraltar Strait and then we'll be trying to connect our lands with the mainland. Because right now we don't have any connection and it would be hard to fight Protestants. We need to get ready for that. Next government reform is very useful as my rulers are quite bad. I'm going to go for State General, which is great because each few years I'll be able to choose from 2 rulers, and even if he's bad I can just choose another one in the next elections. Yeah, with this one I'm getting 60 mil points monthly, so more deving. So now I think I'm going to start actually with the Mamluks and I'll try to break Tunis alliance with Granada, because right now Granada is allied to everyone around and I wouldn't be even able to break their navy. But actually it will be easier if I just no CB war on Portugal, get at least this Ceuta, and I'll be having a foothold here to attack the other countries without an OCB. This Iberian war will not take all my resources, so in the meantime I will be clearing my borders in Anatolia of the Ottoman War. I actually lost the first battle in Portugal, so I'm sending another 12,000 there with the hope that this is going to work. There it goes, there's no one around to fight me, so just block the strait and siege down this fort. I'm not going to waste my time, so starting immediately the war with Karaman, and after those few wars my borders should be even more beautiful. Just look how close the first 4 great powers are to each other. We have some money finally and we have virtually no manufacturers in our country, so I'm going to build the first 2. Ceuta is down, I can go through the strait but I cannot go through Lyon, so just improve relations with them, and in the meantime I'll siege down Aragon to separate peace them for money. Okay, Mr. Ottoman, it's time for the peace and you are no more. And Turks driven from Anatolia event. I love it. With Toledo down, I can go farther, start carpet sieging everything and slowly get ready to peace them out. But France actually also attacked Aragon, so I need to speed up this carpet siege so they will not block me or something. You remember that I'm in love of the green and the manpower mode. So it's time to develop some provinces in Anatolia because I didn't do that for some time and there are a few of them that we can do over here. And above that I'm also going to develop provinces in Greece because you have devastation which needs to be decreased through developing. There are no Ottomans, now it's time for the Karaman, and yeah, as promised, Byzantium has great borders right now. As mentioned, we are going to have elections if we keep status, and this guy is quite awesome to pick. Talking about the manpower, here's the event that is increasing it for another 10 years, and it is also giving me some stability. Going further with development, now it's time for Simnop. It's a perfect province with really low cost, just look at this. We sieged down practically everything we could in Aragon, the rest is in the hands of France. I'm not going to cut them off, so it is just money, water operations, and there it goes. I'm finally building more manufacturers, there goes another 2 and my income should be increasing slowly, getting to 100, not to mention constantly developing my military. I can peace out Portugal already and I could take both Ceuta and Algarve, but Algarve is in a very bad position both to fight at the rebels and to defend from a potential war with France. So Ceuta is everything I really need to take in this war. I was making claims on Granada in the meantime, so I'm immediately attacking them and we are going to try to at least fully annex them. I need to also push on the east to connect my lands, so let's get ready for the war with the Mamluks. But it doesn't mean we can't still develop our provinces, let's do that further. Manpower map mode is even better right now, there is some green in Anatolia already. It means we need to get it even better, so you can see how many mil points we are spending, and it will be worth when it comes to a player war. Obviously France is finishing off Portugal in Iberia. Well, I am finished Granada here, so it's time to go and siege down Morocco to piece them out separately. I have a lot of faith in these rebels in Cyprus, especially that I'm going to attack the Mamluks right now and they will be not able to take care of this. They are coming with a lot of troops from the north, so I'm keeping my artillery here and I'm going to kill them with my infantry. It looks like it is going to be a stack wipe, and after this, yes, I'm going after another stack. That's another stack wipe, and hopefully the third army will be, yes, also stack wiped. Here I can actually go for the conquest of some provinces for Syria, but the war goal doesn't matter. 12 admin tech is quite nice because I'm getting government capacity, which I was lacking, and state houses. Talking about government capacity, I'm going to build some card houses in the top developed cities. From Granada in the peace, I definitely need the strait and as many provinces as possible in Iberia. We might slowly think about war with France. There goes spy network to get some claims. In the meantime, war with Mamluks is just going really quickly, Cairo is down, and with a couple of more forts I will be piecing them out. While I'm thinking about potential wars, I definitely need to build up my galleys to be more efficient in the Mediterranean Sea. They don't want to fight us anymore, it means money, war operations, and break relations with France. Both of those guys are really weak, but as mentioned earlier with the States General, my status power is high, so I'm just going to have another elections in a few years. I am losing this battle, which is like, why? I have 15 more discipline and almost 1 more morale. It didn't matter, I came a second later with a new stack and they are just getting smashed. And after this battle I'm going to stack wipe them in Rashid province. It looks like Granada have seen this stack wipe and they actually want to piece me out, and I'm going to go for those few provinces. First great power! Papal state are attacked Aragon. Yeah, they're just probably going to take down Sicily.
Alright, so plan is to just fight France and England, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we should start with the Protestants or Catholics. Catholics will definitely easier to defeat, but I don't want to destroy them.
I agree. I think they'll be easier. Although Austria has a lot of vassals or peace subjects rather.
I think the army quality should be huge with the ideas difference. Especially that Austria has 7 ideas picked. You have 17, I have 21. Place my Pope looks really cool. And if I connect my lands, it will be a beautiful Mare Nostrum. England formed Ireland probably for this morale of armies and shock damage received ideas, and he's right now at 18.
Did you become a republic?
No, it's States General. It saved me quite much because I had like 15 years old ruler with 062 or something like that. My peace with the Mamluks will look something like that. I need the whole coast to connect my lands with the western. And there goes what I really wanted to happen, so Cyprus came to us for absolutely free together with its army. Patriarch output is on 100 and so is the score of the Mamluks almost. Let's piece them out. And now these borders are getting to look even better. My moral extension is 133. This is actually a quite nice choice. War score cost versus other religions should be the best. And we are the first country from the players with over 1000 great power score. No worries, this is just a daily reminder that I love power map mode. There goes my second victory card, and this is a second victory card that is on Austria. Printing press just started. Of course it started in Vienna.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We can just take Vienna for ourselves, I guess.
Well, Iran just got disconnected, let's just wait for him to reconnect.
A właśnie, co to za bizantyjska Iberia, co to ma być?
No wiesz, jak mamy walczyć jakkolwiek, to wypadałoby mieć granicę, tak?
Ale co, nie powinniście się przebijać przez katolików? Czemu od razu na nas?
Mam pytanie.
No.
Można jeszcze zmienić sojusznika? No bo mu 26 000 żołnierzy w Awinionie utknęło jak wraca. Zamknięcie jak w obozie jakimś.
I just noticed that France and Ireland declared on Denmark.
Yeah, I see.
So they'll get actually really close to my capital. I think I need to move my capital back to Moscow.
We just received military reform. Obviously, I will choose the morale bonus, but it means we should attack Austria ASAP. Before that happens, we need to spend our mill points to develop further. I was also thinking about the golden era. For that I'll need to unite my culture, but it might take a little bit too much time. Anyway, I'll just start with the war with Epirus. I'll clear my borders over here around the Greece, and then we'll go after the Catholics. As a part of preparations, I'll change my icon to discipline. We should start the war in around 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, I need to finish coring, annexing Syria, and this one war. To fight a decent multiplayer war, I need at least one full buck of artillery, so building it up. Okay, this was quick. I'm just taking this CEO province together with Epirus. This actually unlocks me another mission, which is for claims around. My crown land is actually great, so seize land and take free money to get ready for the war. Syria has just been integrated, and I bet you didn't see such big Byzantium in some time. I just love this picture. And all of those provinces that I annexed from Syria I just can fully state by clicking a simple button, and we are going to develop those provinces in a second. Anyway, instead of manpower advisor, I need a discipline one to get more quality. I will start the war with 115k of troops. You know, just in case of need of the war, I recruit them, but I don't think it will be needed.
So I have 76 with a full backline cannon, and I can just get more stealthy whenever I want. So I think that'll be more than enough.
The war will be started on Hungary, and I will just get an easy war goal on Nysa. Let's do this. It looks like they got shocked because Repus, so Pope, immediately paused the game. This fort has just 200 defenders. I'm breaking the walls and rushing it. So right now I can just go south to Kosovo. I will try to fight with the Pope's fleet. It looks like he's taking a lot of transport ships. Yes, you have the full backer of artillery. You can actually open second fort, so be way faster. Okay, let's see this battle just near the Sardinia. It looks like he has a better leader, and most importantly, he has more galleys, so his transport ships are barely even fighting, and I just got smashed completely in this battle. Anyway, losing on the navy, but winning on the ground. Kosovo is down. With all this attrition here, I didn't lose a single K of manpower, it's even regaining. We are on Zagreb right now. As you see, I'm standing there with the full back row of artillery, full front row of infantry, and all the other stacks aren't ready to reinforce. My plan for this war is to take some claims in the Balkans and give a few provinces in Ukraine and Belarus to RadioRes. Zagreb is down, and I see them starting in Varas, so grasslands, without a general and without the full backer of artillery. And without artillery. 10k is like no artillery. That might be even a stack wipe. No, here goes, he's going to reinforce that.
Yeah. This is a slaughter.
In the meantime, Pope is just randomly sieging down my provinces in Iberia. This 50k could be on the front line, and we killed over 50k of Austrian troops here.
Okay, my friend, you lost the rule on the sea, and I'm conquering.
Not yet. Not
I'm
yet.
conquering your Iberia, so it's time to surrender by your side.
Well, I have Vienna. I'm pushing them hard here. After taking down this fort, I will go straight to Italy. Building a lot of galleys with hope to win the next battle against Pope, but it will be really hard. Okay, I see them preparing to come to Treviso, so I'll break the walls because we might take it down before they come here. Here they go, and they are starting the battle again with the full backer of artillery, and they are reinforcing it with too many troops. Like, yeah, it's way too many. You can see the difference of their troops in the battlefield and mine, and I'm just simply reinforcing it with 7Ks, with 8Ks, and we should, thanks to that, win this battle even though we are outnumbered. It's even Poland and Lithuania coming and reinforcing this battle. Austria has 100 discipline, I have 125. And there goes Treviso just after this battle. It seems like they just decided to surrender.
Okay, I think it's time for surrender. What do you want?
Well, I will not take anything from himself, I think.
So
From the vassals.
Okay, I hope he will wait 2 months because I recover my fleet and I won't crash you one more time.
Well, the rest we are winning with him here, even on the mountains. Whoa, but they are coming with way more troops, and if they reinforce that, you might need some help. Yeah, I really wanted to reinforce that, but I'll not be on time. And they're going straight to Verona to me, but yes, I've sieged down. I'm going to scorch there, so they're going to just move extremely slowly right now. And Pope is trying to come from the south, from Padua. No, he's just going straight to the battle, and they're going into this battle with way too many troops at once. It's the same mistake as previously, they just end up with a lot of troops in the reserves. And yeah, I want to try another battle on the native Pope, but he's actually again winning. Yeah, and I have to run away from it. But as you can see, at least the land battle is going way better. They have no chance because of how many troops they sent here. It's not even about the quality, it's also about managing the troops, and we just won it. Now I can promise you guys a true blitzkrieg from Italy to separate peace them, because Austria is rejecting my peace deals. Let's just try again. Those promises for myself and a few return cores to Galicia Volhynia. Austria is actually in 2k of that, and same goes for the Pope. And yeah, Parma's going. Yeah, Parma went down in 38 days. Pope was trying to resist that, but with this amount of the troops, it can only end up one way: in a true, beautiful stack wipe. This is not looking the best for the Catholics. I really want to peace out just for a few subject provinces.
Leave me alone, you bastard.
Well, Niedźwiedź doesn't want to peace out.
I know. He's going to fight to the last Italian soldier.
You have enough war score to force peace separately on Pope, and I'm just going to take over his African provinces. He's not even accepting those proposals, and he's losing 1 step each time he refuses, so I don't really know why he's doing that. I think it's one last stand from him, so he will probably be pissed out of this, but I have some troops to help rest and reinforce there. And Austria is coming from the north, so it will be problematic, but no worries. I think it was planned by Pope. He wanted to white peace, so both Niedźwiedź will probably get stack wiped over here. But he's coming with more troops. This is, yeah, that's a stack wipe. But we have a low morale, and he's coming with tons of armies on this point. Even these tons of armies, they've lost so many troops in this battle that he has no chance to win it. With the peace from the Pope, we can now just try enforcing on Austria. I think after this battle they will accept this. There goes the peace deal. And the borders looks truly beautiful, don't they? We repaired at least borders on the Balkans. Of course, Ukraine will need more war.
My manpower is 15k less than max.
Yeah, I'm just 50 below my max manpower. So now, after this war, we went quiet and way above on the first place. As I took a loan during this one, just going to seize some lands from my estates and grant them privileges for the free money.
You have taken everything from me that I was fighting in that war. You've taken my Morocco.
You're breaking my potential beautiful border for Mare Nostrum.
I was creating a Western Empire, and you destroyed it.
Stacks between single player war and multiplayer war are completely different, so I'm changing that to the stacks with 10k artillery on each of them for the max bonus on the siege. Completely different from what I was fighting a second ago. France actually created a huge vassal of Leon in Iberia, and it could be more beautiful, but it's not bad on the map. On the place of Tunis that I took from Pope, I'm going to create a vassal which will be in the future fed with all the North African provinces. We finished the war, right? So it's time to come back to developing my manpower. Actually, you can see teams in the religious map mode. Gold rush is always welcomed. I'm going to use this money to help Russia a little bit to repay their loans after the war. While with the rest of my money, I will build some useful buildings. By the way, are we going to join any league? Or should we leave that between Protestants and Catholics? Like,
I mean, what will we get out of it is the question.
absolutely nothing. Well, then I'm just going after Tunis, time to connect my lands. And Pope did exactly the same thing, just be after me. And he's trying to get from his ships straight to Tunis, but the problem is I cannot get there because this 14 Kef is blocking me, so I'll just break the walls here and it should go down quickly. There it goes down, those events completely doesn't matter. Go straight to Tunis and yeah, I'm going to be a few days behind. It means I should even more focus on strategic efforting around in Tunis. Especially that he's also trying to land on the eastern side of it, I should block him from doing so. Kosovo is underdeveloped, I use the thing that I have so many diplo points to develop it higher. And finally I have over 100 income and 225,000 max manpower. Looks like Lookas heard that and he decided to disconnect. Yeah, probably has again problems. I'll use the time of the pause to develop my provinces furthermore.
I completed my third idea, so now I have all the things I am.
But first, I will peace out Tunis, connect my lands with my vassal, and I'll feed the vassal with all of those provinces because I just don't have guaranteed capacity. And immediately we are going after Morocco because this is perfectly the last step to connect all of our lands so we'll be able to fight with the Protestants in a second. It looks like France reacted with attacking Aragon at the same time, so I'll not get it. From the peace deal, I'll want to connect my lands and second get a few provinces in Iberia to put my troops there during the war. Prior's map mode is looking better and better. It looks like Lookas is a person of RadioRes, but now it's just Ireland. We have the worst situation as the Orthodox because we are really not even close to get this institution. Okay guys, so that's all for today. You could see that we had a quite interesting war with the Catholics. They tried their best, and in the next episode, which will be completely the last one, we'll be seeing a huge war with millions of casualties. So get ready for that, and before you see that in 2 days, remember about leaving a like and a comment and subscribe to the channel to remember about the last episode. So for today, thank you so much for watching and see you soon.